Welcome everybody to the 12th episode of the First Circuit podcast. I guess I'll start off. I'm Aethermech. I'm one of Larsh's sidekicks, kind of.
Oh, okay, I'm here. Did I make it in time?
Yes,
oh,
you did. Yay.
You came right on time. Holy crap.
Right
An awkward intro achieved. Aethermech, finish us off.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll get there.
Oh, now we're through.
Okay.
Okay, and next we have
Snuggles time.
Yes, so for
show up for the beginning of the podcast, which is wonderful.
Yeah, and then next
from Team Red Shirt.
Then we have Biter.
Hello, Blarg.
Hello, Biter. Then we have Ian.
Hey guys.
And then we have an old Bob 10025.
Welcome back, everybody.
And we heard earlier a Snuggles time.
Hey everyone, how's it going?
Right, and myself, Larsh, the casual MechWarrior. Today, yes, welcome to our 12th podcast today. Golf claps. Yay.
Awesome.
So, okay, Snuggles, I know you missed it, but I think we did some prep work. Who wants to begin the shit show?
Let's see. Okay, I guess I will. The trick or not event. Basically, what happened was they found out that a lot of people were having ghost drops. I was reading the forums, and the forums pretty much were just a show of complaints against PGI about what was going on, and they were getting ghost drops because there's not a population to do faction warfare. Plus, another thing too, it's like if you're a new player, say a tier 5 player, sitting around and it's like, I just got this game, this is so cool, this is so awesome, and then you get dropped in with super elite tryhard guys who are playing faction warfare, and you get seal clubbed to death, you would not want to be coming back to this game, to tell you the truth. And that's my own take on it. But and I'll let someone else get into it. Sorry.
Yeah, so for Halloween, they're doing the Trick or Treat event and loot boxes for both quick play and faction play. And what they've done for faction is, initially at least, 7 different queues where you have faction A against faction B, and it's all Innisphere versus Innisphere, clan versus clan. But they've done 7 different queues, and that actually has consequently led to the population being spread all over the place, and a lot of people having huge problems finding matches.
Oh, definitely by far. I know, they were just talking about one guy had a 30-minute wait time, and then he finally got in. It was a ghost drop. It's like, wow, that would actually piss a lot of people off. And then because they're having so many problems with this, with the faction warfare, with all the different buckets, because you have the buckets between all the Innisphere factions against each other, then all the clans versus each other. Unfortunately, with the population, everyone got pissed off, and then now they actually switched it, so now it's every 2 days. If you look in the Trick or Treat event update, they have every 2 days will be another event of, say, Lao versus Marek or Davion versus Karita, that type of thing, and that's basically what's going to be happening every 2 days past this now.
Yeah, so they're cycling through the 7 different buckets one at a time. The problem is, though, that it means overall you have a lot less time to actually do the event if you're looking to get the extra little rewards, because they're now again doing Innisphere versus clan. So you're always able to drop that, and the loot boxes are earned just to 100 match score in scouting or siege mode. Any clan versus Innisphere, or Innisphere versus Innisphere, clan versus clan. So you could drop in any of those and get the loot bags, but there's a little confusing thing that they're giving extra little goodies if you do, your faction against the same tech base, against another faction of the same tech base. And that means you have to wait and then play in that small 2-day window. At least that's currently as it is right now. Which is kind of
not a lot of time, I mean, how many scouting matches can you do really in that window?
Well, plus
scouting's not the problem; it's the faction play invasion that takes forever.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I mean, 2 days matches, you're probably going to get. I mean, you'll get sick of it after 25 games.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, let's just say each scouting match is 10 minutes, and you rattle them off instantly. Just every 20 minutes is done 2 matches. That will take you 8 hours and 8.33 hours thereabouts to get all 50 loot boxes.
And that's
Let's
in 2 days.
consider, though, those loot boxes you don't necessarily need to do in the Inner Sphere event. Like the Inner Sphere event, or the Inner Faction event, pretty much, you only need to do 6 matches to get all
Yeah.
the bounty. And then you could
And-
jump back into regular faction play.
Yeah, I would say at least on the whole, I would advise people that the extra little goodies aren't actually really necessarily that worth it to wait around. Just, play whenever you feel like and hopefully do as many as you can, because it's like you have to do 50 for the faction and you'll get like, a standing item, a hanging item, and a warhorn in total.
Yeah.
Well, Nano in chat here says that they're going to actually reduce the number required to get said goodies.
Really?
That'd be good, because that would be my thing about the loot
Well,
bags.
thanks,
whilst
Reality.
it's,
Appreciate that, man.
I like loot bags; it's kind of fun, and I like what they've done to the grand prize. It is quite a grind if you you start with you're not a whale with 0 boxes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, like in my secondary account.
Snugs, are you the whale? You and Aethermech both giving them all the money.
Easy.
Would you like me to put it in perspective?
Yeah, go ahead, Ben.
Go ahead.
How many do you have?
I Oh, this is fucking embarrassing.
How many do you have, Snugs?
Already.
This is fucking embarrassing. All right, I have 9 quick play matches, and I'm already at 84 completed.
Nice.
Jeez.
Well,
Very
So
similar.
I logged in with 70.
Not bad.
That should be 75, right? It's a bunch of
75.
25.
Yeah, basically
yeah,
I logged
so-
in with about like 15 myself because I got the tournament pack and the
Oh yeah, 75. My
plus
bad.
a piranha.
I suck at math.
But yeah, the faction play, I liked when they put it all into one bucket, because the limiting playing base means you don't want people fighting over individual planets. It just, you never find a match. And then they sort of forgot that was a reason they went to single queue and made 7.
Very true, actually. Yeah, but it's kind of cool. Like every year, I do look forward to the Halloween event, plus the Thanksgiving event and the Christmas event, because you get some cool stuff. Get MC.
You get a lot of stuff.
Yeah, you get a lot of stuff. Exactly. That's one thing I love about these events is you get some cool things, and sometimes they have some other events. But I think with the new event system, that they're trying to kind of mix different things in there, which is fine. Basically, I'm glad they're actually doing something for faction play. To tell you the truth, I'm glad they're doing something, trying to get people like involved, like into it. I on a person, I just think they're kind of like, face palming a lot of times, but that's just me.
They may have overestimated the number of people coming for Halloween drastically.
Well, I mean, come on. Halloween is the best holiday.
I would say personally, at least, I'm on Purple Burb, and I've
You're on
had
what?
Purple
Purple
Burb.
Burb.
What's a purple burb?
The purple bird one.
Merrick.
the guys with the
Merrick.
civil bar.
The guys who fight each other a lot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and versus Liao, I've actually not had too many troubles with matchmaking, so I've been quite fortunate in that regard. But some factions are a lot less populated than others, I assume,
Oh, yeah,
and
definitely.
that's where the problems come in.
Well, yeah, like right now my unit's contracted with Diamond Shark, and we're at a 50% C-bill increase. We make up like 1% of the population for faction warfare.
Wow.
So we get a shitload of money when we drop.
Yeah.
That's
like
not bad at
winning
all.
matches, we're clearing $1 million.
Yep. And that's the reason I'm aligned with NoahCat most of the time, just to sweet 50% seal boost.
Yeah, and that's why I chose Liao. Same reason.
I'm just Kurita. That's it.
And even with that big ass fucking carrot, still waiting a while to get for queues.
Yeah.
Aw.
What's your average wait time?
20 minutes.
Wow.
Damn. And actually, and in the chat, Reality Deviant says day 1 queued for 3 hours. No
Mhm.
lobby.
Christ. Was that solo queue or were they in a group?
He didn't say.
Well, I guess with the delay, we're gonna find out in a minute.
Yeah.
If you're in a faction with not many players, first you have to wait until 4 of you have actually queued together, and then they'll put you in a lobby, and then you have to wait until 4 other people on the other side queued up.
Solo, he says.
Well, then now they changed it, so now it's the every 2 days will be a certain faction fighting the other faction, which it's good and bad at the same time, because I really don't have time in 2 days, like say like during the week. I can't do nothing.
So it's a shame that mainly he says he was solo dropping and waited 3 hours. I mean,
Mhm.
Oh
Damn.
my god, dude.
Brutal.
It's still
never
It's a
happened.
shame.
it's still a thing to clarify that you can just do IS versus clan all the time now, and that will
Mhm.
contribute towards the loot bags if you're looking for those. If you want the extra goodies, on the other hand, yeah, we got this awkward cycling through the factions thing.
Well, what they should have done to fix this is just do IS versus IS and clan versus clan as a major bucket. So you only have 2
Yep.
buckets going through, and so it would actually alleviate the ghost drops and the waiting time.
Yeah, I think that's totally how they should have done it.
And you know what the most fantastic thing about that is?
What's
It'll
that?
be fucking balanced.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Actual balance in the game.
Because to tell you the truth, when I used to do faction play for the Inner Sphere, I loved it. I loved fighting Inner Sphere versus like Inner Sphere. It was really well balanced, good teams and everything else. And then when fighting clans, it's like, oh god.
It came down to tactics a lot more, like which team made the fewer amount of mistakes.
Mhm.
Exactly. Exactly.
People
And
like
was
it
a lot
when
more
you got
fun.
the same. Yeah, you got the same win conditions for both sides generally, whereas like clan doesn't like getting smacked around in the face by the bushwhackers all the time, and Inner Sphere doesn't like getting smacked by all the laser boats and siege.
Well, the problem is like our general pug community hasn't figured out that clans are optimized for range, and they all want to play the fucking long range game.
That goes
Mhm.
both ways though, because I've almost all the faction play events I go into, I see the clan guys bringing a mix of long range and brawl, and the IS guys are trying to run the 60-yard large lasers from 1,000 meters out.
Yeah,
And that just doesn't work well. That's a bad trade
Mhm.
every time, and it's just
Yeah.
never going to happen. And
There's a lot of stupid out there, but there's a lot more stupid on the Inner Sphere side, or at least
Oh,
the
yeah.
stupid is
Yeah.
exaggerated by their more difficult to play style.
It's not so much difficult to play styles; is they're trying to shoehorn in this faction that's good at close range into long range. There's like only a handful of IS chassis that can keep the pace with we'll just say a fucking cougar. If you put 2 large lasers on a cougar, you have to run a very specific, like fucking energy, like heavily energy quirked build just to keep pace with a cougar.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
on the
by
plus
far.
side, though, if you can get it within SRM range, it dies immediately.
Yeah, exactly. If you see my last video, absolutely.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Okay, so so we kind of bashed the faction event and basically of what's going on. So the gist of it is they're doing it every 2 days for each different faction. For Ghost Bear versus I think Diamond Shark, and goes down the list basically for Steiner versus Davon, that type of stuff, which is fine, which is good.
Mhm.
But you only have 2 days to go and do that because it kind of screwed up on overestimating how people will be jumping in.
Only
So-
2 days to get the extra little bonus rewards. Yes.
Yeah, they should drop the how much you need to get for faction play, or double you get for every win you get 2 bags or something like that. You'll be fine.
Well, the current issue at least is, we say it like takes 8 hours to complete the whole faction thing, and over the 10 days or so this event is running, that is fine.
oh yeah,
but-
oh yeah.
For the specific faction things, it's also due 50 matches.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So if you cut that down to 10 matches, it makes a lot more sense for that 2-day window.
Oh, definitely by far. So they kind of screwed up on that, which okay, that does happen, and at least you're trying to fix it, which is a good thing, PGI. See, we still love you. We still love you, PGI.
We're just disappointed in you, PGI.
Yes.
I am disappointed.
Disappointed.
We're not going to break up with you, but there needs some work right now, guys.
They are at least working on it. Like they are.
Absolutely.
They have
Yeah.
already instituted this cycling thing in. We were like, oh, it's down, and oh, it's just before the podcast, and oh, they're cycling it now, and it's like at least they aren't just leaving people searching for hours on end for a week.
Yeah, they have their poor tech on some Friday evening fixing all this shit. Working
No, it's like
overtime.
I don't know if I'm asking the impossible here, but in other very large successful games, when they do Halloween events, they do a very specific Halloween drop. So like World of Warcraft has like Halloween specific things like that.
The
in,
Horsemen.
in raids, yeah, basically. So maybe next year for the Faction Warfare event, just have it to where it's one planet with like the most Halloween-esque name in the Inner Sphere. I can't think of it off the top of my head, or the galaxy, I should say. And
We'll just say Pollux for now.
yeah,
I'm gonna say Planet Bob.
and just lock it into one map. The one HPG map in Faction Warfare. It's like Vitric. Is it
Oh,
Vitric
yeah.
Forge?
Yeah,
Forge,
Trick
yeah,
Forge is
Forge,
nice.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a hot
Yeah,
map.
and this is the part where I don't know if I'm asking the impossible here, but change the color of that fucking sun to red,
Ooh,
and there's your
wow.
Halloween setup.
Dude, Snugs, I just thought of this. Halloween event, make zombie mechs. Whenever you kill someone, they come back to life.
Or in just something really goofy like Trick or Treat, and just do for 1 24-hour period, change the fucking quirk system on like one mech, like they did like that goof they did on the public test server with the quick draw.
Yeah, plus 1,000 cooldown or something.
Yeah, just something just absolutely ridiculous like that, just for a day, like a goof.
Yeah, I was going to say,
April
like,
Fools.
you do the zombie mechs is, if you only have your center torso remaining, you lost both sides, then your weapon cooldowns are, plus 100%.
Yeah.
See, that'd be something cool. Like I know, like World of Tanks does the same thing. They have some just goofy freaking tank that comes out. You just do goofy stuff. Like they had these little go-kart tanks. You just do a ball type thing. It was, kind of like a Rocket League.
Oh god, or
I'm
Bob,
okay
or
if they even just changed some skins for stuff for a day.
Oh yeah.
yeah, that'd
We
be
had
neat.
that in StarCraft where they changed all the workers were changed to the same model for the duration of the event, and it was ridiculous. It looked stupid, but it was kind of fun.
Yeah,
It was like, hey, an event, and it went away, and it's never happened again.
or
I mean,
Bob,
you-
or dare I say the game we both kind of are on and off on, Star Trek Online for Christmas.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I know. But for Christmas, they bring a whole like Starfleet Klingon Q comes in and is like,
Yeah.
I've made an alternate reality. Here's all your Christmas stick. It's actually kind of fun.
Kind of cool.
Oh yeah. It's not bad. It's not bad. You basically transport to some winter wonderland by Q, and you have snowball fights and stuff like that. You get all these bonus,
Ice races.
You
Yeah, ice
fight a
races.
giant snowman.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of interesting.
It's
But yeah,
certainly the neatest way I've seen a company approach an event like that.
Yeah.
I'd just be happy if they gave us for Halloween a mech that looks like a pumpkin. Even though it's got fixed equipment, you could just jump into a match of all the pumpkin mechs.
Ooh, change the
Oh yeah, just a
VIP
trial mech, just one trial mech.
one
Yeah,
trial,
Just a trial urban mech.
and then change the
there
VIP
you go.
mech and escort to like a giant pumpkin or something stupid.
Yeah.
Well, no. Change
He's
it
already
to
orange.
change it to the zombie mech, like the Atlas zombie mech in the cockpit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There
Do
you
that and
I mean, any of
escort.
those- Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Well, any of those ideas would be perfect for something like that. And doing, the trick or treat bags are awesome. Don't get me wrong. I love clicking. I do a match and go back to the website. Click. I'm like, yeah, I got the MC kicking, or I got GXP. I got GXP. Type thing. But it's kind of cool, and I love how they do that. But your suggestions are awesome. That'd be great if they did that. Russ, remember this. Russ. Everyone tweet Russ and go tell him about this.
Was anyone
Russ.
else a little disappointed that these loot bags weren't openable in client?
No, not really.
Yeah, in the game.
Not really.
Yeah.
Wait,
I
mean,
have
not
they
like-
ever been? Have they ever? been?
No,
they
haven't.
no, they haven't been. But the reason is I thought in my head they would be because they changed the way the event system works.
Yeah, they added that
Yeah.
new event window.
Right? Yeah, and I kind of thought it's like, well, it'd be cool to be able to check that stuff. And I mean, it's no skin off my back if it doesn't work.
I see it as a little bit
kind of-
different.
Yeah, I mean,
as the resident whale in the podcast, I really like that it's on the backside of the website, so I could just click all of them down a row, because that was 84 of them I had to open all
But
at once.
I think
that was the last
I-
one.
is me.
I gotcha.
I think what TRS is saying though is that why wouldn't they just incorporate the loot bag into the site, or into the game? But I think I can kind of see why is that with past events, those little prizes we would get were automatically, and it was like, oh, you get this done, you automatically get this, and this one it's more of like a random grab bag.
Yeah.
So they might not be able to program that into the game yet. So.
And on top of that, they have the choose your own grand prize thing, which could be difficult depending on how they wrote the in-game one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, fair
It's
enough.
just probably easier for them to just do that instead of like rewriting some type of code saying, okay, well, it's in the event now type thing.
Yeah. But the whole argument though about having it in client is the convenience, and that it was always a bit annoying alt-tabbing back, like particularly every single match, to this other thing and refreshing it and hoping it refreshed. But as far as we know though, the event system doesn't do drop down, it doesn't do loot bags right now, so
at
you
least-
still have to have the inconvenience.
At least now it's instant.
Yeah, I was going to say they
Yeah.
have improved that. It is instant.
I'm highly impressed
or
with that.
near instant. I think it's
As
within
close as
10 to
we're gonna
15
get.
minutes.
Actually, it's been instant for
No,
me. Like every
and
single time,
It's pretty
like I've been
damn
playing.
instant for me. Yeah.
The way it works, I think, is probably just like how it only updates when the match is finished. So if you leave the match early, then you refresh the page. It hasn't figured things out yet. But once the match is over, if you leave at the end of the match, you can refresh and it'll already be there. The update.
Okay, yeah.
Mhm.
Okay,
So here's one more thing you might want to consider about the convenience thing. You remember how clumsy it is to do skills in the UI in game?
Yeah.
Imagine this kind of clumsiness with having to click through 150 loot bags.
I'm sold. Yep.
Yeah, the actual event tab they put in thing is still a little clunky with all the future, active, and recent events, and there's lists upon lists and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling.
Well, and I think I'd settle for a pathable skill tree node thing, but
Oh,
over
yeah.
like a
Or
more
tablet.
in
I want to
depth.
be able to click and make it go.
or to
That's all.
save your skill tree, that'd be nice.
Oh,
That'd be
template,
nice.
Like do a template for your skill tree,
Yeah.
so you can just apply it.
Here's
Because
my
basically
ballistic
across
one.
all of my mechs, like the survival tree and the mobility tree are all the same.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I really have I don't change them at all. It's like, in fact, even into the operations tree, unless it's the only exception is like if I have dual Gauss or some stupidly ridiculous heat neutral mech, then I'll skip the operations tree. But for the most part, I already know where my first 71 points are going to go and which exactly node in which order.
Okay.
Yeah.
The firepower tree is the only one that gets customized, and having a template would save me a lot of time, as I'm up to 350 something mechs I have to do that for.
Well,
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me go ahead and just let me translate that.
You're in good company. I have thrown more than an unreasonable.
There
amount
be
of money at this
whales
game.
here.
I'm just happy there's someone who has more mechs than I do.
I got like
Arr, arr, arr,
167.
man, the harpoons, boys. Arr.
I think I stopped at the Archer is when I stopped buying everything. Maybe whatever came out right after that. But otherwise, I'd be in the same boat, Snuggles. I'd just not even. Yeah.
Now, here's the real question. Both Old Bob and Larsh are on Twitch right now. Who stream do I watch?
It's up to you. Actually, Larsh is more
Well-
active though.
Both simultaneously.
Yeah,
On
both.
Twitch,
times,
Oddly
yeah.
enough, normally I'm in Larsh's chat trying to derail him.
Oh.
So
Usually,
in
yes.
Larsh. Oh my.
And
well,
it's
if you
usually on
watched that last
YouTube.
video, you watched me pushing him.
So
Yeah.
so now we have no tricks and only treats. This is a sale bonus and MC purchases. So basically, you get extra bonuses for when you actually purchase all the MC. So what do you guys think about these?
Oh, the mechs we get from the event. I'm getting.
No, actually, like the when you purchase MC, like say you get say you
Oh,
spend
yes.
$29.95 and you get 6,500 MC plus a Wolfhound and a Mech Bay between October 27th to October 28th. What do you guys think about these?
So I would say I'm kind of glad that at least they're offering hero mechs as the bonus rather than general C-bill ones. It gives more of a special incentive to some degree. I'm still not a person who really buys MC that much, and I prefer just getting the mechs directly, or at least if I feel like I want X mech, I've probably already bought it.
Yeah, the funny thing is, I haven't even really gone over this here. Like, what can I all get? Is it worth it?
It's
So,
they do this thing a lot of the time.
Yeah, I know.
So for $15, you get a Gravestone Warhorn and a Halloween chandelier hanging item. For
Every single time.
For $30, you get the Wolfhound Hero mech in the first phase. The second phase is the Mistlings Hero. Third phase is the High There, and the fourth phase is the Arctic Cheetah Hero. And then for $50, you get the Bushwhacker up front, then the Nova, then the Catapult Butterbee, and then the Linebacker Hero.
Kind of want to get the Butterbee.
At $100, you get the Mauler, the Nightgyre, the Cyclops, and the Timberwolf. But you don't start getting mechs until you get into the $30 packages of MC.
Yeah. That's the
In
only
a way,
problem.
yeah.
I
It's
didn't even see this part. It was news to me when you guys mentioned it.
Yeah, it
I researched
came
it.
onto the website last night at like midnight. I think.
Yeah, it's recently new.
I find it kind of interesting that offering sometimes like Nova Hero, but then Catapult, like go from medium to heavy, and to the top tiers you have Assaults, mixed in with heavies.
Well,
Though-
how about this though? Like, they be better if they actually, and like I know a lot of people are like, I'm only clan and I'm only intersphere. And basically, why don't they actually have kind of like a two thing? You either pick between the Bushwhacker or the Nova between phase 1 and 2, like whatever you want basically, or like even like two different mechs. Like let's say phase 1 Bushwhacker and let's say I don't know, like Arctic Cheetah, and then phase 2 will be Nova and a God damn it, I don't know. Name a mech, like Mauler or something, or whatever, basically, like something, like something comparable to what the clan intersphere is between those two phases, or between that phase, basically. Because I know a lot of people don't want Bushwhackers. Like I already have a Bushwhacker hero, that kind of thing.
And
I
they
mean, what they're
kinda
going
did that.
for with these types of sales is impulse buys. That
Mhm.
you've always been sort of looking to snap up some MC and Javelin Hero. You just got your payday, and you're like, "Oh, I've already got this available for 2 days or 3 days or whatever." Oh, it's 2 days basically. So that's all what they're hoping for. But I'm not even sure how much people really pick up extra stuff because
It's
of
basically
this.
candy bars at the register, and that's all it is.
Yeah, I mean, granted,
Yeah.
I've been wanting to get a Butterby, and $50. I don't know.
We get 12,000 MC, so you get refitted with a bunch of paint jobs.
Yeah, that's all the MC you need to convert almost 1 million experience every time.
Yeah. Now, granted, if I do the $50, I do get a high there and all the other stuff, right?
No.
just
No.
11.
It's during that phase.
You get the reward at that level.
Oh,
So
okay.
like between October 29th to October 30th, if you purchase that, you get a Butterby. But if you purchase it between the 28th and 29th, between 12 a.m., like whatever it is, you get a Nova. So you really have to watch what you're doing.
And the
I know.
most annoying thing, at least from my perspective, is sometimes it takes a while to the payments to process. So if I buy in the first day, but then it takes a day and a bit more to figure it out, I might be jumping over to the next day and get not what I wanted.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah,
not.
that happened on the escalation packs. I pre-ordered it the last month or the last day in the middle month
Mhm.
for the early adopters, and Biter did the same thing. And our purchase days read off, and so neither one of us got our initial injection of the extra stuff. The
Yeah, I've
early
been caught
adopters
out by
reward.
that because in the UK it takes a little longer extra to process. So if I really want that Butterby, I'll have to try and guess. Maybe this time it will take 4 days. Therefore, I have to order it this time.
Oh, jeez.
That's brutal.
I mean, for the $6.95 deal, you get 1,200 MC and a mech bay and a Halloween skull. So that's not too bad if you just want some
That's not
MC
bad.
and an extra mech bay. Normally mech bays are 300. So, if you're just looking just kind of save money, get the $7 pack.
Yeah, and
mean-
it's for me. It's like oh no, I'm not going to McDonald's tonight. I got to eat healthy at home. Whatever.
At least, if it was someone like you're a foreign person like me who has a very long processing time, you say, I really wanted X mech. I bought it at the very beginning of the phase, and if it happens to go over, you can hopefully email support. And I've had this happen before, and they're usually helpful, and they say,
Oh, yeah,
okay,
definitely.
yeah, you meant to get this, we'll give you this.
Now, it's talking about Larsh and derailing. Have
I've
you,
been
have
waiting
you
for
heard
that.
about the secret menu at McDonald's?
Oh yes, where I can go ahead and get a Mic 1045.
Or the
You know what?
McGangbang?
Yes, the McGangbang. I've never had one. I've seen people eat it. It is
What are you
disgusting.
talking? What?
So
You
get
take a spicy McChicken and you put it in the middle of a McDouble, and it's called the McGangbang.
Oh
So,
my god!
Snugs, do you watch Brad Jones?
Brilliant.
I do not. I just had
okay.
a coworker tell me about it at work last week, and the whole week it's just been who's been ballsy enough to go order it.
Yeah, because there's a movie critic / reviewer of food named Brad Jones, and he's actually done them, and oh god.
Okay,
He's
guys,
ordered a McGangbang.
Yeah, that and the Mic 1045. But anyway,
Do I see a
Actually,
digressing-
we were going to do some gimmicks later on, so we don't want to overrun too far.
yes, we are doing gimmicks at
6.
in half an hour.
Yeah.
Yes,
Achievement unlocked.
thanks, Nugs. We can always count on you.
Thank you.
So, like in essence, the no tricks only treats, and then also the faction warfare, which
Beautiful.
it did screw up. But hopefully, they're gonna fix it in the next day or two, pretty much, as far as reducing down the amount of faction play, things to get the bonus loot. down by half, or even you get 5 or something, like 5 per game or something like that will be nice. But who knows with PGI?
Well, since we talked about the faction warfare event, I think we should go back to the trick or treat
Okay.
event,
Yes.
the loot bag things, because we mentioned it, but we haven't gone through all the details of that.
Okay.
Yeah, so loot bags.
Yep, loot bags. It's the fairly easy. Was it just get 100 match score in either quick play or faction play? We talked about faction and how they did 7 queues, and that of course split up the player base, and some people were waiting forever. But quick play, it's just play, and you get, if you do 100 match score, you get a little redeem. This is like all the other bag events where they chuck you some C bills, some GXP, MC, airstrikes, premium time, etc.
Yeah, so
Yay, free loot.
I think the easy way to say it is just play games, get 100 match score, and
Yep.
get free swag.
And if you're a whale, if you have done Tournament Supporter Pack or other, you bought some mech packs, including the one that hasn't even been announced yet, you'll get extra 25 redeems each time.
Yeah, but actually, though, I can actually show on my screen right now is that the new items, because it's one of those things where the new items, you can just buy them for MC if you don't want to risk not getting them via loot bag. If you really want to
really?
do that.
They have a mech pack for sale.
Mech pack for sale?
Yes.
Yeah, they got mech packs.
Yeah, so right now there's a
Sale,
mystery
yeah.
mech pack.
Oh, yes!
Yeah, actually, that was
It
one thing we
is
were
a
talking about.
hidden mech that's going to be announced on the 1st of November.
Well, guess what I'm doing right now.
Purchasing the mech pack.
How much is it? How much is it?
It's not even up yet.
Oh,
I don't think
No,
so.
no, it's just
Do they-
to be announced November 1st. It says
Yeah.
it in the rules for the bonus loot bag. And it's like Tournament Supporter Pack, Hellspawn Pack, Thanatos Pack, Piranha Pack. If you own any level of the TBA November 1st pre-order pack. So, like, they just kind of threw it in there.
Yeah, so to be fair, the trick or treat event doesn't end until the 6th of November.
I feel
Yeah.
like we got
So
leaked.
we'll know what the mech
Okay,
is
for my guys
before
on,
the
on my
event ends.
chat,
We
I'm
can
going
all
to do the
decide if we're
gravestone.
gonna, do the whale thing and get it.
They have the
So,
they have the Warhorn in the game right now.
mhm.
Gravestone.
Yeah.
So
Yep, I was actually playing it for the viewers out there.
It's no Jack-o'-lantern Warhorn, though.
Jack-o'-lantern's
I wanted lots of
Mm.
Jack-o'-lanterns.
The Jack-o'-lantern is at the 50% sale, by the way, right now.
Yes.
It's
375.
475 MC.
plus also
Sorry,
you
with your
get-
accent, it just sounds so incredibly dirty when you say it. Can you say it one more time, please?
No.
plus also you do get the Jack-o'-lantern for free if you do 100 quick play matches. So just let you guys know about that as well.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's the
how about-
reward?
How about just one time and just say it really slow? Jack.
No.
Say
Jack.
Jaguar.
Jaguar. Someone asked me
Jaguar.
about that, by the
He's,
way.
he's already said it. Just go back through the VOD and you get your snippet.
I have laughed so hard at that.
Someone asked me about that, like Snuggles. Like someone asked, like, did you butcher it? I'm like, no.
Did you butcher it?
Yeah, like
Wait,
on one of my
butcher
videos.
what?
Basically, someone
The
asked about
pronouncement of the E-bone?
Yeah, you and basically saying Jaguar.
Well, I do it on purpose because
Yeah, I know,
the
yeah, I
first
know.
time
Yeah.
I went through and I had somebody in the comment section who was like, "Oh, we gave you Bloody Yanks the English language and you've butchered it." I was like, "Okay, fine." Mass overcorrection.
Let's go be fancy and have our Grey Poupon.
It's like it's pronounced, and I don't know. If I try to say it, I'll fuck it up. So
Oh,
I'll
you're
just leave
letting
it
us
there.
down. Come on.
You're gonna butcher it.
No, because I've said it incorrectly so much that I don't think I can say it correctly anymore.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Oh, the good times.
Okay, so also too, like when you're in game, you can check out the timetable for the days of what's coming out. So in 11 days, we Smoke Jaguar versus Ghost Bear versus Nova Cat. In 3 days, you can find the timetable. And in Korea, in 9 days, I get to go play, which is kind of crappy.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
But yeah, the loot bags, it rewards people for playing, which is sort of what you want to do. It's almost like how the loot boxes should have been. You just click a thing. I mean, it's basically the loot boxes right now, the loot bags. You click a button and you instantly get a little bit of tat. You don't even have to spend MC to do it.
I was wrong.
Yeah.
I was wrong, guys. I was wrong.
Hmm.
Oh, okay,
What?
for the
No way.
events, for the Korea, for the different events we talked about in 2 days, all
Yeah.
you got to do is get 6 matches.
Oh,
And you get
That's
a Korea
what we said
Warhammer.
earlier.
Okay, sorry about that. Never mind. That was me then. I was wrong.
6
Oh,
matches.
that's nice. Yes. I've already done my
Yes.
6 matches though. Give me my rewards.
Oh yeah. Nice. Well, that makes things a lot easier then.
Yeah, it does.
Well, that's just
So,
for
yeah,
that, though. But for the loot bags, did they change loot bags, though?
The only different thing about the loot bags, which is interesting, is the way they are systemizing the grand prize.
Yeah.
Before, the grand prize was always just like a small percentage chance that you would roll it, and obviously it's trying to encourage people to get more and more bags, so that hopefully eventually they get that.
Yeah, I felt that
special
one.
mech. Yes.
I opened 370, 400 bags for the last prize mech and failed to hit it.
Yeah, you were so upset.
I got it
Yes.
before. Just
I was
got it.
mostly
Eventually
just
at
salty
50.
that everybody else was getting it, and I'm like, oh, I'm like 400 bags in.
Yeah, I was
Still
kind
no
of pissed
thing.
off, too.
No.
Oh well.
Yeah.
So I
so-
guess. So yeah,
yeah, before you
so-
had before you would have huge outliers like poor Aethermech who would just take huge amounts of bags, you'd work forever, and you would still not get the grand prize.
You were very
Now,
salty,
however,
by the
they're
way.
doing. He was.
That happened to me too at the last one.
Mhm.
Didn't see that Timberwolf at all. No, not a clue.
Yeah. So now it is just you have to open a total of 150 bags, and you will get the grand prize. It's
Yeah.
guaranteed. It's its own separate little drop down.
So I guess on no with that, which ones are you getting? Or which one? are you
Stormcrow.
getting? Stormcrow. So
Hunchback for me.
Griffin.
Stormcrow's the only one that I don't have yet. So, but I go
Yeah,
with that.
and,
Griffin goes good no matter what. It'll do good in scouting. It'll go good in faction. It'll do good in quick play.
If
I already
you're
got the
looking for
Griffin.
the
I
smart one to
Stormcrow.
take, it's definitely the Griffin. That's
well, I
I already
guess
have the Griffin.
well, I
And-
guess well, let's
I
just
have
say
them all,
you're new.
so it's,
yeah.
The big little difference here, though, is the Hunchback and Stormcrow, the first 2 options they offered, have a Seabill boost.
Yes.
And they are Seabill variant mechs, so this is something unique that you never really have a chance for again.
Exactly.
Whereas the Griffin and the Nova, whilst it adds more options, and I think it's nice to have options, they are just the regular standard mechs.
So it can kind of go either way for, let's just say you're a newer player, you don't have any C-bills, and you want a mech that works. Well, a mech that works is a Griffin 2N, but you might want to make money, so maybe go for a Stormcrow. Because those things can make a lot of money, because you can
Yeah, they
really
can.
put a bunch of cheap shit on it.
It says
And-
really, really long legs.
And here's another thing to consider. You can sell the 2 basic mechs. So
You can.
if you already have all 4 of them, you might want to get one of the 2 basic mechs to get some C-bills on the mech bay.
But that Stormcrow, though, with them long legs, you can keep working with it and
I
keep
want the
making that
Stormcrow.
money.
For these Seabill boosted mechs as well, you can't sell them. You can't get the mech bay. You are
Oh
stuck
no, what
with
he's
them.
saying is you replace the one you already own with the new fancy one.
Bam! There
Yeah.
we go.
Yeah. I'm just saying, if you want a mech bay and you want a bunch
Oh.
of Seabills, you have to
got you,
get
got
the
you.
regular mechs.
Yeah, that's
Sorry, I misunderstood you.
Mm.
Yeah.
Which is just I mean, it's all in the details on the thing, and that's where you have to click. Anyway, but yeah, I think I'm not a fan of the Hunchback. I don't think it's doing too great.
All right, hey guys, was there anything else you wanted to go ahead and talk about?
What do you think is going to be the next mech released?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, yes, discussion. Yeah, that should be our last thing.
Locust 2C.
Stinger to see.
Did they,
First,
did,
first, I gotta get the Stinger first.
did they say what the?
It's going to
what
be clan, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I think according to their announcement, it's supposed to
Probably.
be a clan medium.
clan medium?
Maybe the Black Lantern. No, I think the Black Lantern's a heavy.
Griffin 2C.
That's a.
Yeah, it
heavy-
could be a
Ton mech.
2C mech. I mean,
No,
that is
that's-
technically a clan mech.
We're
I
saying
will
Griffin 2C. Oh, yeah, Griffin 2C.
The Griffin 2C is
Yeah.
medium.
yeah,
The
sorry.
clans made it lighter. It's one of the few that didn't go from being a medium to a heavy or an assault.
Yeah.
I want them to invent and then put in the game a Slowpoke 2C.
Well,
Without
there is
having
an
a
Urban Mech
Slowpoke
2C.
first. No, Slowpoke.
No,
Two-
Slowpoke.
Oh, wait, that's its actual name?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Stinger 30 medium
I just
laser.
got it. Okay.
Did they
It's-
run out of shit to call it?
It's a
What's
10-ton
this?
mech. It goes 40 kph. It has a single medium laser.
Was this mech made on a Friday? Like, what the fuck?
It's an ultralight.
They just ran out of time.
Exactly.
It's the one mech I want in the game, even if it's a 2C variant. I just want it.
It looks so stupid.
Well, through the
Yes.
power of Google.
Sarna. I
Ian,
love
has
Sarna.
Ian has provided you with a link in chat.
I'm gonna go there now.
Ugh, the Slowpoke mech.
And is there a Slowpoke 2C?
I don't know.
I'll find it. Yeah, I mean,
Like,
it's a shitload of Pokemon references.
Well, go ahead and put Sarna after that.
It's ultralight
well,
battle
if I
mech.
get it, I do want it to be white and pink.
So when was this thing made, actually?
When was it made?
25th
Oh, that was
century. Wow.
like 90s.
No, not
Actually,
Pokemon, the
25th
Mech. Pokemon was
interesting.
1999.
Oh no, not Pokemon. The actual mech itself.
Snugs just get me off on a tangent. Sorry,
Oh, yeah.
It actually doesn't say.
it's
Actually,
unknown,
what's
so it can go in.
this?
With... Wait, but
made it
I
First
like
thing
the
it's-
fact this thing is less expensive than an LBX-20. It's
Oh.
just 140,000 C-bills.
25th century.
Slowpoke was a response to the Federated Suns Junior, so in the 25th century.
Yeah.
And they were destroyed during the first Succession War.
You know what that one is, right?
Oh god, I clicked a link. I'm on DeviantArt.
No, don't look at Slowpoke fan fiction. Get out now and abort.
Eject.
Oddly enough, you used that word to describe it.
Oh my god, yeah.
Maximilian. It also says there's a notable pilot, Maximilian Lau, personally
Gosh.
maintained a Slowpoke, named the Humble
really?
Warlord as his auxiliary mech.
Oh wow.
So
I'd still
I
be
don't
more
know if
interesting
they're,
in the Junior.
yeah, I don't know
It's-
they're gonna
It's
actually make
just
this.
a better Slowpoke.
Oh yeah.
I just want the piranha.
What's coming out? So
I know. I'm a dirty whore, but I just want the piranha. I want to bathe in
But-
machine gun ammo.
Are you the dirtiest of whores?
15 micropulses? Yes.
Wait, what was
Is
the?
it possible that we're going to
was
see
the
a Mad
Owens?
Cat 3?
Oh my god! Do you have any idea how quickly? Wait, I'm a whale. Never mind.
That's a 55 tonner.
that'd be nice.
Amazing.
The fact that Snuggles made the Mad Cat 3 reference in his latest video, and then
Yeah.
like everyone's like, Mad Cat 3
I,
confirmed?
I didn't even like. I had to go back and like. Oh yeah, I straight up fucking said that. I was like, oh, I didn't even know. Like, I went back to the comment section. I was like, why the fuck is everyone talking about the Mad Cat 3? And then someone like linked the timestamp, and I was like, oh yeah, because I'm a
Ooh.
fucking idiot. I can't talk.
Oh my god.
Like,
And that's why we love
if they
watching
do
your
the Mad
best.
Cat
That's
3, I'm gonna immediately buy it.
Yeah, except for
I'm
when
buying that.
they announce it and it's not the Mad Cat Mark III, and everyone's gonna be like, Snuggles, what the fuck?
Yeah, what? Why do you lie to us?
Like, I'm sorry, I can't speak. I'm sorry.
Learn to speak good.
You did preface that whole video with the, well, that's going in the blooper reel.
I swear, like half of my channel is people that just want to watch me sort of almost attempt to succeed at speaking English for 20 minutes.
That is the content.
You see, like, you know, like my and yeah, just like this. My blooper reels are pretty funny too. I just gotta
Just
save
trying
them.
to say one thing over and
Keep
over
that,
again.
Exactly.
So
So-
my blooper reels are my whole videos, though. And it's just,
Yeah. All right. Anyway, guys, I think that might be it. We should probably start wrapping up real soon because we are doing mislinks shenanigans after this. So I
Wait,
guess
what
as
about
a
the Hellhound?
ooh, oh,
The Hellhound's coming out though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Hellhound. That's
That is a really good guess.
That is a valid target, I guess.
yeah.
but
Yeah, true, true would
Is
be.
it Clan? Is it?
No, that I'm not sure exactly.
Yeah, Hellhound is clear.
Is it?
Not 100% sure it's a medium. Because I'm looking at the medium list and I can't see it here.
Yeah, according
it's
to
mech
Sarna,
type.
it is a Clan 50 tonner.
Well, the
Wait,
Hellhound was
okay.
hold on. The Hellhound was based off of the Wolverine thing, but they couldn't call it Wolverine because Clan Wolverine was annihilated, so they had to rename it to the Hellhound.
The Conjurer.
It's like a no-no word.
Yeah.
It's a no word.
Weird.
Which,
Why is
And
this
and
not
you've
the
said it
Sarna
multiple
list?
times now.
because I am Clan Wolverine. We're back.
Plot twist.
Oh
Look out,
my.
guys. He's going to start nuking shit. I'm not sure what to think about that.
It's basically a Wolverine 2C, pretty much.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Hellhound will be an interesting pick if they actually did the the extra mech, but I highly doubt it though.
Yeah.
Because if
We'll
they
see.
can't get a Clan Wolverine decal or decal, I don't think they're gonna make the Wolverine 2C.
Yeah.
If they can't get around to making a rainbow decal,
Yes.
Rainbow decal.
I just want my fucking rainbow. Like
I didn't realize
every
I
Kodiak.
wanted that in my life until you talked about that, Snuggles. I have to say,
Every Kodiak would.
I already have a bright pink fucking Care Bear. I just need the rainbow decal to finish the whole motif.
Well, you can at least put a heart on it.
It's not the same.
I know.
It's not the same.
I know.
It's the rainbow, so I can do the Care Bear stare.
If it makes you feel any better, I have passed the that hashtag around on the forums enough to where I've been told I can't do it anymore.
What?
Wait, who told you that?
I got a message saying that I can't salt farm and that I needed to remove the hashtag.
Wow.
Can't salt farm. Hey, you just need a Seaville farm.
Yeah. All right, guys. So this time we should probably start wrapping it up because we are going to be doing some shenanigans down in my Discord. Just to kind of give the people who are watching, we are not going to be ending the stream with just this. Quick pretext is that on the Facebook MechWarrior Online site, a person asked for a challenge, which was pug drops with nothing but mislinks. So we're doing that. We may have a 12-man, give or take, hoping. We're going to have 8 mislinks drop with some assault mechs. So we're going to come back in probably about, I want to say, 15 minutes.
Yeah, about 15 minutes.
Yeah, because I need to go ahead and go get some more green tea and get ready for this this crap.
Yeah, and plus I'll be streaming this as well on my channel for Twitch. I'll be doing that as well, so just let everyone know as well. There you go, as well.
Oh wait, quick before everyone leaves though, how about the Argus?
Please don't.
He saw the logo.
So basically, who wants to do the outro for this? I think it should be a new person though.
Aethermech.
Ian, Aether, or Snuggles.
I think it's Ian's turn. Well, Snuggles.
Ian's
I already
turn?
failed it, so
That's the point of the intro. We all fail at the intro.
Give Ian the chance to fail.
Okay, Ian.
If you want a 7-minute fail, I could give it a try.
Ian, take it away.
Take it away, Ian.
All right, then. Do we go through the persons again?
Yeah, basically.
Party
what you're
fail!
gonna do.
If you want.
Awkward.
Okay, everyone, then thank you for watching and listening to this podcast. This is IanDresarie signing off, and I'm gonna give it over to everyone else now. Say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbyes.
Bye.
This is Oldbot 10025, and thank you, Snuggles Time, for showing up, and TRS, and we're glad we didn't lose a red shirt for you. Larsh, the casual mech warrior, thank you very much as well. Ian, thank you for actually joining us. We got 2 new podcast members, Aethermech and Ian. Aethermech is a great person as well. Biter, thank you for actually steering us in the right direction. And everyone else, thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the battlefield.
Team Red Shirt loves you all.